The morning sun filtered through the bathroom window, casting a warm glow over the tiles. Whiskers the cat, known to her family as Luna, sat patiently on the floor. She watched with intense fascination as Mom carefully applied her morning makeup. Every brush stroke and every shimmer caught Luna's golden eyes. To a kitten, the vanity wasn't just furniture. It was a stage of transformation. When the smell of toast wafted from the kitchen, Mom stepped out for just a moment to check the oven. This was the chance Luna had been waiting for. With a silent, graceful leap, she landed on the marble countertop, staring at the open treasure chest of colors. Luna stared at her reflection in the large silver-rimmed mirror. She looked plain, she thought, compared to the sparkling powders around her. Her nose twitched as she investigated a shiny gold tube. With a gentle nudge, the cap popped off, revealing a vibrant, creamy pink. Luna tilted her head, wondering if it tasted like salmon. It didn't. She grabbed the stick in her teeth and began to smear it across her face. The bright pink pigment coated her white whiskers in thick, uneven clumps. She looked at herself again, feeling quite proud of this bold new look. The vanity was now her personal art studio, and she was the masterpiece. Next came the powders. A large, fluffy brush sat waiting in a pile of rose-colored dust. Luna remembered how Mom swirled it around, so she did the same, batting at the soft bristles with her paw. She dipped the brush deep into the blush and rubbed it vigorously onto her cheeks. Clouds of pink dust filled the air, making her sneeze, but she didn't stop. She rubbed until two perfect, neon pink circles glowed on her face like stoplights. She looked less like a cat now, and more like a stuffed toy from a carnival. The transformation was nearly complete, but the most dramatic touch was still to come. The blue eyeshadow palette lay open, shimmering like the deep ocean. Luna reached out a single claw and swiped a heavy streak of the blue pigment. Carefully, or as carefully as a cat can manage, she smeared it across her eyelids. The blue was thick and messy, stretching all the way up to her ears. When she opened her eyes, the effect was startling. She looked like a wide-eyed, exhausted owl who had stayed up far too late. She sat back on her haunches, surveying her work in the mirror. She was a vision of blue, pink, and neon. She felt beautiful, in a very chaotic sort of way. Suddenly, the bathroom door creaked open. The floorboards groaned under Mom's weight. She stopped dead in her tracks, the spatula still in her hand. For 2 long, agonizing seconds, there was absolute silence. Mom looked at the blue eyes, the pink cheeks, and the ruined lipstick. Then, the silence broke. Mom burst into a loud, uncontrollable laugh that echoed off the bathroom tiles. She leaned against the doorframe, gasping for air. "Luna, are you auditioning for the circus?" she asked, wiping tears of joy from her eyes. Luna, realizing she might have overdone it, let out a tiny, embarrassed meow and tried to hide her face with her paws. The laughter softened into a gentle smile. Mom scooped the colorful kitten into her arms and grabbed a warm, damp cloth. One by one, the blue streaks and pink circles disappeared. "You are the cutest kitten in the world without all this extra color, eh?" Mom whispered, kissing Luna's clean forehead. Luna purred loudly, leaning into the affection, though her eyes lingered on the lipstick tube one last time. That night, she dreamed of chasing floating bubbles of neon pink. She learned that, while natural beauty is best, a little bit of mischief makes for the very best memories. The house was quiet, filled only with the sound of a happy, sleeping cat.